Behind every successful woman is herself. Sigma Female Dynasty. In the dynamic landscape of personality traits, Sigma females stand out as enigmatic forces of nature, often overlooked yet profoundly influential. Defined by their unique blend of introspective independence and subtle charisma, Sigma females possess a repertoire of hidden talents that set them apart. Each facet of their character unveils a tapestry of skills that quietly shape their environments. In this exploration, we delve deep into the extraordinary talents that define Sigma females. Prepare to uncover a world where quiet strength meets unparalleled ingenuity, a world where Sigma females thrive as unsung heroes of modernity. At number 1, pattern recognition. All right, ladies, let's unravel this pattern recognition skill that Sigma females have in their back pocket. It's like they've got a built-in detective radar for spotting connections and trends that others miss. You know how some people see a bunch of random dots and just see dots? Sigma females see constellations, figuratively speaking, of course. They're not stargazing at their desks. Imagine you're in a meeting where everyone's scratching their heads over why sales are tanking on Tuesdays, while the rest are pointing fingers at Mercury retrograde or blaming it on the office ghost. Your Sigma colleague calmly points out, "Hey, it's always on the days after we send out those email newsletters full of cat memes." Suddenly, the light bulb flickers on, and you realize it's not the universe conspiring against Tuesday sales, it's the cat memes. They've got this knack for connecting the dots between seemingly unrelated things, like customer behavior, lunar phases, okay, maybe not that one, and the office snack supply. It's like having a human algorithm that crunches data without needing a spreadsheet. So, next time you're trying to figure out why the coffee machine only malfunctions on rainy days, call up your Sigma friend. They'll decode the patterns faster than you can say caffeine conspiracy theory. And suddenly, everything makes sense. Well, almost everything. Number 2 on our list, multidimensional thinking. Multidimensional thinking that Sigma females possess. It's like they've got this mental TARDIS. For you, non-Whovians, that's a time-traveling spaceship from a British sci-fi show that lets them hop between different dimensions of thought without missing a beat. While the rest of us are stuck in 2D, wondering how to fold a fitted sheet or deciphering cryptic emoji messages, Sigma females are cruising through a multidimensional universe of ideas. Imagine you're brainstorming how to improve office morale. Most people are stuck on the classic options, free pizza Fridays or casual dress code Wednesdays. But your Sigma colleague chimes in with suggestions like virtual reality team building exercises, themed costume meetings, because who wouldn't want to discuss quarterly reports dressed as pirates, and weekly mindfulness workshops. Suddenly, your brainstorming session feels less like a mundane task and more like planning a mini carnival at work. They don't just think outside the box. Sigma females have this ability to juggle ideas from different galaxies of thought, seamlessly blending creativity with practicality. It's like they've got a mental GPS that can navigate through the twists and turns of complex problems, all while keeping an eye on the bigger cosmic picture. So, next time you need someone to brainstorm ways to make your pet goldfish feel more appreciated, hey, it could happen. Call up your Sigma friend. They'll bring ideas from dimensions you didn't even know existed, and suddenly, your goldfish is swimming in a customized tank with a tiny crown and a nameplate. Number 3. Subtle influence. Damsels. Let's unravel the mystery of subtle influence that Sigma females wield like a Jedi mind trick at a staff meeting. They're not the ones who shout the loudest or drop the mic after every sentence. Instead, they're the quiet strategists who know how to make things happen with a well-timed nod or a strategically raised eyebrow. Imagine you're all debating whether to switch to a new project management tool. Everyone's got their opinions flying like ping-pong balls, and tensions are brewing hotter than the office coffee machine after an all-nighter. Your Sigma colleague, without missing a sip of their herbal tea, casually mentions how the new tool aligns perfectly with the team's long-term goals and has potential cost-saving benefits. Suddenly, heads are nodding, doubts are vanishing faster than last week's leftover cake, and the decision is made, all while your Sigma friend calmly stirs their tea. They have this knack for planting seeds of thought so subtly that you don't even realize they've taken root until decisions start falling into place like puzzle pieces. It's like they've got a playbook for influence that's more about finesse than force, navigating the currents of office politics with the grace of a swan in a pond full of rubber ducks. So next time you're looking to sway opinions or gently guide the team towards a better path, lean on your Sigma buddy. They'll sprinkle a bit of their magic influence dust, and before you know it, you'll be cruising through decisions smoother than butter on a hot pancake. Damsels, interested in diving deeper into the world of Sigma females and their extraordinary traits? Subscribe to the Sigma Female Dynasty channel to explore insightful discussions and uncover more about their unique talents and influence. Let's celebrate the strength and ingenuity of Sigma females together. Number 4. Adaptive learning. Ladies, this adaptive learning skill that Sigma females seem to have mastered like a pro. It's like they've got a mental buffet table of knowledge, and they're not just picking out the same old cheese cubes. They're trying the exotic fruits, the mystery meats, and even the weird-looking desserts that nobody else dares touch. Imagine you're at a company training session where everyone's struggling to wrap their heads around the new software update. While most are fumbling with the basics like a toddler with a Rubik's Cube, your Sigma colleague is already navigating through shortcuts, customization options, and probably secretly rewriting the user manual in their head. It's like they've downloaded the software update into their brain, while the rest of us are still waiting for it to finish installing. They don't just learn. Sigma females adapt faster than a chameleon at a color-changing convention. Give them a new task, a different role, or a whole new industry to conquer, and they'll dive in with the enthusiasm of a puppy discovering a squeaky toy. They thrive on challenges, picking up skills and knowledge like breadcrumbs on a trail to success. So, next time you need someone to tackle that daunting new project or decipher the latest office buzzwords, blockchain what? Call up your Sigma friend. They'll not only grasp the intricacies quicker than you can say tech wizard, but they'll probably also come up with a clever acronym for the project while they're at it. Because for Sigma females, adaptive learning isn't just about keeping up. It's about blazing trails through the jungle of knowledge, armed with a machete and a sense of humor. At number 5, emotional alchemy. Damsels, let's dive into this emotional alchemy thing that Sigma females seem to have in their bag of tricks. It's like they've got a magical cauldron where they can toss in a bunch of raw emotions, stress, frustration, even a pinch of existential dread, and whip up a potion that transforms it all into something surprisingly constructive. Imagine you're having a meltdown over a project gone haywire, venting about deadlines and Murphy's Law. While most people would offer sympathy or hide under their desks, your Sigma colleague calmly listens, nods thoughtfully, and then drops a gem of wisdom like, maybe this setback is a chance to innovate a new approach. Suddenly, your meltdown feels more like a brainstorming session, and you're wondering if they've secretly enrolled in emotional wizardry classes. They don't just handle emotions. Sigma females mold them like clay on a pottery wheel, turning moments of stress into opportunities for growth and creativity. They're like emotional alchemists, turning leaden feelings into golden insights faster than you can say transmutation. So, next time you're feeling like your emotions are staging a mutiny, call up your Sigma friend. They'll not only lend an empathetic ear, but also sprinkle a bit of their emotional magic dust, and suddenly, you're brainstorming solutions instead of drowning in woes. Because for Sigma females, emotional alchemy isn't just about managing feelings. It's about turning life's lemons into a whole lemonade stand of possibilities, with a side of witty banter. Number 6 on our list, nuance communication. Queens. Let's delve into this nuance communication skill that Sigma females seem to have honed to a fine art. It's like they've got a linguistic toolbox with more tools than a Swiss Army knife, and they know exactly which one to whip out for every conversation or situation. Imagine you're in a meeting where everyone's debating the next steps for a project. Most folks are throwing out ideas like spaghetti at a wall, hoping something sticks. But your Sigma colleague steps in with a well-timed question that cuts through the chatter like a ninja sword. clarifying the discussion and steering it towards a consensus faster than you can say, "meeting adjourned." They don't just talk. Sigma females communicate with the precision of a surgeon and the finesse of a ballerina. They choose their words like a master chef selecting ingredients for a Michelin star dish, each one carrying just the right flavor and impact to get their point across without causing a culinary disaster or an office feud. So, when next you need someone to navigate the treacherous waters of office politics or explain why the office fridge needs a biohazard warning, call on your Sigma buddy. They'll deliver messages smoother than a silk scarf in a gentle breeze, all while sprinkling in a dash of humor to lighten the mood. Because for Sigma females, nuanced communication isn't just about being heard. It's about orchestrating a symphony of words that leaves everyone nodding in agreement, even if they're not sure why. Number 7. Disruptive innovation. All right, let's uncover the secret sauce of disruptive innovation that Sigma females whip up like master chefs in a kitchen full of old recipes. They're not just shaking things up for the sake of it. They've got this knack for flipping the script and turning mundane tasks into opportunities for revolutionary change. Imagine your office is stuck in a rut of, "This is how we've always done it." Meetings drag on, ideas feel as fresh as last week's leftover pizza, and the photocopier is older than most of the interns. Then your Sigma colleague strolls in with a glint in their eye and suggests using virtual reality for team training, creating a Slack bot for office morale boosts, or organizing brainstorming sessions in a bounce house, because who doesn't think better when bouncing? They're like the mad scientists of progress, mixing a dash of audacity with a sprinkle of ingenuity to create concoctions that make everyone go, "Wait, why didn't we think of that?" They don't just think outside the box. Sigma females dismantle the box, recycle it into a rocket ship, and blast off into uncharted territories of innovation. So, next time your workplace needs a kick in the pants or your team needs a creative jumpstart, call up your Sigma friend. They'll bring ideas fresher than a farmer's market smoothie and more refreshing than a dip in the office fish tank. Not recommended, by the way. Because for Sigma females, disruptive innovation isn't just about shaking things up. It's about creating waves of change that make everyone wonder why they ever settled for dry land in the first place. Number 8. Holistic decision-making. Let's unpack this holistic decision-making skill that Sigma females wield like a pro. It's like they've got this mental GPS that not only tells them which route to take, but also factors in the scenic detours, traffic updates, and where to find the best roadside tacos, all while keeping the destination in mind. Imagine your team is trying to decide whether to launch a new product. Most folks are focused on the profit margins and market trends, but your Sigma colleague steps in and starts considering the environmental impact, customer feedback from beta testing, employee morale, and even the potential long-term effects on the company culture. It's like they've got a crystal ball that sees not just tomorrow's profits, but next year's office holiday party theme. They don't just make decisions. Sigma females orchestrate them like a symphony conductor, ensuring every instrument plays its part harmoniously. They blend logic with intuition, data with gut feeling, and practicality with a dash of visionary foresight. It's decision-making that's more layered than a 7-tier wedding cake, and just as satisfying when everything falls into place. So, whenever your team needs to navigate a complex decision or figure out whether to switch from coffee to kombucha in the office kitchen, again not recommended, call on your Sigma friend. They'll map out the options clearer than Google Maps on a sunny day and guide you towards a decision that's as solid as a rock concert encore. Because for Sigma females, holistic decision-making isn't just about choosing a path. It's about sculpting a future that's as fulfilling as a taco truck at midnight. In conclusion, Sigma females exemplify a blend of understated brilliance and quiet influence that enriches every sphere they inhabit. Through their adaptive learning, nuanced communication, and holistic decision-making, they navigate complexities with finesse, leaving a lasting impact on those around them. Whether transforming challenges into opportunities through emotional alchemy or reshaping norms with disruptive innovation, Sigma females embody resilience, integrity, and visionary leadership. They stand as testament to the power of authenticity and depth, proving that true leadership often speaks softly but carries a profound impact. As we celebrate their unique talents and contributions, let us continue to recognize and empower Sigma females as invaluable catalysts for positive change in our world. Thank you for tuning in, damsels. See you on our next vid. Bye and stay blessed.